We're recording. Good morning. Josh and I have decided we're going to start vlogging. I don't know how we start, so we're just going to start. So here we go. We're currently starting our vlogging journey in this insane place here on Waiheke. So this isn't our usual home, but it's actually a pretty cool spot to be able to show you guys. We have just come off the back of FMG. Team
I worked so hard.
We've come up to Auckland for my FMG show, my pro debut. And so we decided to hire out this beautiful place, which we got a pretty good deal with on the Airbnb. It was 1 day free because it's off season here in Waiheke at the moment. So if anyone's thinking of coming up to Waiheke in winter, there's quite a few deals like that running around. And we're just chilling here for a few days working, and I might insert some clips from my phone here that kind of show the craziness of last week. We didn't have this camera, we've only just got it in the last few days. So yeah, I'll throw in that so you can guys get an idea of what the week was like. Hey team, sat here with Lola finishing up editing everything, and I just can't get past this transition here. It's a little bit abrupt, so I'm just jumping in to sort of give a bit of context as what is to come next. So the roller clips you're about to see next are of us basically going from Hawea and traveling up to Auckland to get ready for the FMG show. We start off by dropping this one off at a friend's place because they so kindly offered to take care of her, and they've got this insane bit of land there. And yeah, she had the best time. Anyway, I thought I'd sort of jump in and just sort of piece together what comes next. This YouTube is a little bit all over the place. It's a bit imperfect, but we're not cinematographers, we're not videographers, or whatever you want to call it. We're here to show you our life as best we can. This is the first one, and this is going to be a learning journey. We're going to get better at it. Things are going to get quicker, more efficient. We might become amazing videographers at the end of this all. Feels 100%. So enjoy the next roll of clips that go through the FMG experience here in New Zealand. I hope you enjoy, and then we'll dive back into Waiheke. Let's go. There's a little voiceover recording going on so you can understand what is going on here. This is little Dougie. This is Lola's boyfriend. She belongs to Steph and Dicko, who are good friends of ours. Steph is also a client, and they have a large property out in Terrace to allow Lola to frolic on. Here we are at Queenstown Airport doing a bit of work, getting ready to go as we head on our way. So this is me with one of my prep meals ready to go. Banana, honey, rice. We're carb loading at this point. This is our ACCOM overlooking the viaduct. This was beautiful, and we really enjoyed our stay here, nice and close to the venue. Another little snack with my Avo, banana, rice cakes, honey. Everything tastes amazing in prep, and honestly that does taste amazing. This is a little shreddy little chicken before heading to the gym. And there is the Sky Tower. We are now in Auckland on our way to Les Mills to get a bit of a pump session in. This is me doing my check-ins.
This is pretty much Dayna 99% of the time now.
Not doing my check-in.
Yeah.
To Les Mills, where we just fall in love with bigger gym spaces since being in Hawea with not much selection. Josh right into a heavy leg session while I did a lighter pump session. This just allows my body to rest a little bit while still getting a bit of blood flow to the muscles to prime myself leading into show. So here I am checking in with my coach Jake. He is giving me a run through of what I'm eating for the next few days, and by the smiles there, we are getting in a few more carbs. This here really helps to fill out my muscles more and create the stage look we're after, getting the density to really come out and to look my best on stage. What's wrong?
You're all adults. Go to bed. It's Wednesday evening.
You used to DJ to these people.
Well, I don't anymore. Keep up with the times. It's bedtime. We've got to get up and exercise.
You used
These
to be
adults
out
need to go to
doing
bed.
this every
They're not going to be
week.
performing very well tomorrow.
You used to do this like just a few years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm not a piece of shit anymore.
And on that note, here's me checking in with my team, getting in some work before glam time. It is Retro Night, which is so much fun. It's a chance for all competitors to get dressed up, glammed up, and meet one another. We sit down, get all the run-through details about show day. This is Jade here, just fixing up my sash because I had it on backwards, but so glad that she could come with us and get all dressed up and celebrate this evening. This is Josh and I all ready to go, and here's Jade's tush looking fucking fantastic in that sparkly little number. Me with my backpack. I don't actually remember what I had in there, but how unreal that my face is on a freaking poster for FMG New Zealand. Insane. That photo was taken shortly after I won my initial pro card, right into show day. This here are a few clips that Josh got of me up on stage. This is from the first round in the morning. We have morning show, which is where most of the main judging is done, and then evening show is sort of when the judges will touch base and decide if they make any changes to their initial selections. But I feel so much more confident on stage this year in terms of posing, and far less nervous than my first time round. I think being able to be there on home turf in New Zealand and have all my friends and family show up. I had so many friends that flew across the country or that were based in Auckland that made the time to come out and watch and cheer me on. And I think that just made me feel so confident and comfortable. Also, just another year of practice and getting used to expressing myself in more of a way that I'm not used to. So yeah, walking on stage, even just looking at these clips, I'm like, wow, I just feel like I look like so much more of a confident person all in all. Me getting my third place, which is insane. I could not believe it. That Sam Wicks, who is like freaking unbelievable. She's won a lot of championships recently. And this is Katrina. She just like took it out and so well deserved. She won pro champion. And I was just buzzing for her. This here is our little smorgasbord of all the goodies that FMG New Zealand put on for us. I went a little bit too hard on some of the goodies there, which I'll kind of talk about in a later date, why that probably wasn't the best action for me to take. Here I am at my photo shoot the next day. I was so excited for this, and sorry, a photo shoot wasn't actually something that I was going to do. And then I saw Jess from All the Fields was going to be coming to New Zealand to do the photography at the show, but also take on bookings for photo shoots. I've followed her work for a really long time and was like, I need to get onto her and book in with her, and I'm so glad I did. She was so lovely and just made me feel so at ease, and doing something like this again is quite out of my comfort zone, but I was actually really proud of myself for how I sort of handled myself. I think like obviously Jess's vibe and presence made me feel so much more comfortable, but just being able to know how to pose, and I think that has come a lot from my practice with posing on stage. And I sort of put together outfits this time as opposed to last time. The outfits I had didn't really feel like me when I did my last photo shoot post-show, whereas this time I really put a bit more thought into what I wanted to portray, and that was a little bit more, you know, still sexy but athletic and a little bit more masculine as well at the same time, which is me. I really like this outfit here too, and the photos with this I just cannot wait to share. This is more of like a running get up, and again I think out of all of them, because of who I am and my love for movement and athleticism and helping women feel athletic, this look here probably got me the most excited. And the photos, I've just been currently going through the photos to try and select which ones I want for full edits, but these ones here are insane and I cannot wait to show. I also loved this one. It was just a little bit edgy, a little bit tomboyish, but at the same time sexy, and Jess and I had a lot of fun with this outfit in particular. I felt like we're kind of in New York vibes with the whole setup there. The location was amazing, and again, so much fun. So after the shoot was all wrapped up, I Ubered back to our accommodation and had this little treat that my friend Ash got for me. She got me a whole box of these. And here's Josh and I having a little sweet treat for breakfast.
Is it good?
That's so good. Oh my god. deliciousness. We'll be eating this far out of prep, 100%. Yeah. But this morning we're just having a snack. I'm gonna go for a run.
What's it like to have a proper snack before a run again?
It's actually the same thing right now. I've got my corn thins and banana and honey. So this isn't actually too different to what I was having on prep. But the last week, well, after show, definitely did splurge a little bit on a few snacks. Oh my god. But I did do my check-in this morning with my coach, and I'm going to be quite mindful of my reverse coming out, so I'm going to try. No, when I say that, that means that I'm not going to do it. I am, the next few days, going to adhere to what's been set out for me, and that's unfortunately going back to my depletion macros.
Well, you're doing that today.
For a few days.
You know we're gonna take Claudia and Matt to like a winery today.
Starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. Well, I'm going to try to be mindful of just throughout the day then not overdoing my intake too much. We're going to go for a run to get some output. Oh, this is hard on my arm. Yeah.
You know what's that behind?
Okay. So we're going to go for a run.
And we'll check back in later.
Yeah. See you soon. You have a good poop?
Huh?
Do you have a good poop?
Yeah. It's pre-run pooping.
Feeling light?
Pre-run pooping.
Nice shoes.
Probably not as good as when you made me put my silencing headphones on for yours.
Well, you just blasted your music while you took your pooping.
Yeah, well, there's no door! There's
Yeah.
no door! Do I look speedy?
Yeah,
Do I
they
look
look nice. Josh's new shoes. Which ones are they again?
Under Armour Velocities. They got the fucking
Yeah, nice. What's that? The
carbon plate.
carbon plate. Nice.
Yeah, make me go super speedy.
Springy.
Yes.
Nice.
Right, let's go for a run.
Hi. How are you? Yes. Swim? Little 2.4k down to the beach. Living in Wanaka is beautiful, but we always talk about how we miss the beach because we both grew up by the beach. There's something about like being out in the open, whereas down south we're surrounded by mountains, beautiful mountains, but there's just something about the beach that we definitely miss.
Yeah, nice. I've seen those ones happen before. Pretty much follow them, but there's people like that Alaska boy dude who's flown up like over 1.2 million followers. There's another guy that used to do it with them.
We also miss our doggy, Lola. She is staying with a friend who's also a PT client online. We're very, very grateful to have an awesome community down there like that. So they have a huge lifestyle block, and she's got another doggy friend to be staying with. Very cute photo updates have been coming through from them. But we are keen. She would love the beach here. She loves the beach. So we're very excited to come back to her this Sunday. So we are up here in Auckland until Sunday, and then we'll head back into the CBD tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And then Friday night, we're going to go out for dinner. After show on Saturday, it finished relatively late. I was exhausted. And we went out for dinner with some friends who come and supported. But on Friday, we're going to be a little bit more of a calm time for me. Like my brain was super frazzled, and I'm just looking forward to being able to be a bit more present when we go out for dinner with him on Friday and just like have a fun time together. So that's exciting. So yeah, we'll take you guys along for that too. So many beautiful doggies down here this morning.
These are doggies, doggies, doggies.
Sprints. The last 5 months of Stairmaster training has led me to this moment. And I...
What?
Okay. Nice. This is what I've missed, going for a run, grabbing a coffee and just like grabbing a Sammy after, and just like enjoying movement and food. It's just nice. So the challenge is unreal. Training, nutrition, everything, we want to be taking that all to support you through the stress that's going on at this time, looking at where we need to taper back, managing the stress that's been dealt before us. Maybe it's not running this week, maybe it's just seeing movement to make your body feel good by very light walks, anything that's going to be low impact, low stress on the body, fueling as much as we can. Often when we have heightened stress states like this, we don't feel like eating, and that becomes that double-edged sword where we're under fueling, and it is going to heighten our stress response as well. So we've just got to make sure that we're doing what we can to take care of you right now, and then letting this horrible window we work through it, and then we build back into things afterwards. Since I run this morning, just been in a bit of a workflow. How's it going, babe?
Good.
So just checking in with the team, enjoying this beautiful spot here, and now I'm just making some lunch. I'm doing rice and got a bit of chicken cooked up from last night. I'm actually just going to do my meals I was eating last week through show, where I was carb loading. Rice with egg whites, banana, cinnamon, nut butter. It sounds and looks really questionable, and I don't know if it just tasted amazing because I was on the back end of depletion, and anything that involved carbohydrates tasted amazing. So I'm going to actually eat that because I loved it, and I'm going to test to see if it was actually as good as I remember. Josh was questioning it. I might get him to actually try it today because it's actually good. It is. It's like the banana caramelizes inside, and it's like a dessert, cakey, sweet treat. You're just kind of changing out rice, what you would with probably oats. So I'm doing that, and then tonight we're going for dinner with Claudia, who is a coach for us here at Movement Culture, and works more closely alongside Josh for 2-6 and his clients, and her partner Matt. So that's lovely. We also, when we were out for coffee after our run this morning, ran into someone who recognised us from social media and has been following both Josh and I, and said to Josh that he loves all of his messages that he's sending out there. He mentioned he's been following my journey to the stage, and his partner used to compete as well. He is a PT coach, and particularly around boxing, and he has invited us to his gym space tomorrow. So we're going to go work out there, which is awesome. Like, how awesome that someone just invites you to their home space, which is super, super lovely. So that'll be fun. We will take you guys along. It looks sick. His gym space looks unreal. So we're very excited. But for now, let's get back into the rice. So basically how I'm doing this is I cooked my rice and then I'm getting egg whites from the base. So this one probably is about 2 egg whites, which is usually like 80 to 90. Do you want the egg yolks saved?
No, I'll be good for today.
80 grams, well, mils, exactly. Good precision. That comes from a lot of experience of tracking. That's the beauty of tracking. The more you do it, the more aware you are of your portion sizes. So egg whites and then banana. Probably going to do like 50 grams. And then whisk it all up. So basically I did my check-in this morning with my coach. I'm still waiting to hear back from him, but I think by the sounds of it this week, initially the plan was to kind of go back to depletion macros for a little bit and then build back up with my intake. But he sort of sent me more of a private message and he's a good friend of ours and just sort of mentioned that, you know, he knows that we're here in Waiheke and wants us to enjoy. Last week we did carb load going into show and that actually kind of helped coming out of depletion, where I sort of had the incentive of I wasn't quite done with the goal ahead. So we increased intake to carb load and I had a good solid week of still eating really clean, really well with good quality carbs. So all in all, I don't have like a huge craving drive. There's been a few moments where I have eaten a few sweet treats which have been given from friends that definitely have sparked some feelings like that, but I've just made an effort to not really purchase anything more that's going to contribute to that. And then Josh and I have been sharing those sweet treats as well, which has been helpful. So I'm just trying to get back onto eating super clean carbohydrates that are going to keep me satisfied and full and still give me a bit of a sweet hit, but really regulate my blood sugars in a better way. I'm going to add that to the rice and mix that in so that's all mashed up. Please don't knock this till you try it. This is the perfect like pre-workout meal or just a meal to keep you going throughout the day. And then some cinnamon. This is going to go in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes, just depending on how it goes. And then obviously the egg whites are going to cook in there with the banana. The banana's going to caramelize, give it some sweetness. I'm going to make Josh have a bite of this, and then I'll probably add in some chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
The cinnamon banana.
Yeah. And then I'll put some.
You know you're allowed to eat normal shit
Yeah,
now.
but this is good.
But you know you can eat better shit now, right?
Yeah, but it's good. It's clean, easily digestible.
I'll give you something clean and easily digestible.
Oh, shut up. No one needs to hear that. Alright, it's just out of the microwave. This is what it looks like. The chicken in as well. I'm going to add some almond butter and honey. That's about 5 grams of honey. Okay. Go on. It's ready to go.
What do you got in this? Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, egg whites, chicken, almond butter, honey. And banana, caramelized banana, all in there.
Oh, it's just such an... You know that episode of Friends and Joey's like, yeah. Yeah, it's okay.
It's so good.
It's such an...
It's so good. more than okay. It's amazing.
So random.
It's so good. So Josh has now asked me to make him one after he gave me all that shit about it. Because he doesn't like it that much.
I'm hungry.
He wants it.
I'm hungry, alright? Leave me
You
alone.
just have chicken and rice, but you specifically want this now.
Right.
So,
Well, thank you. Thank you for being a lovely partner.
So let me go. I look really cool. I did a little flippity flip.
and that's a wrap on our very first vlog. I can't believe it. We've taken you through the FMG show, some recovery time on Waiheke where we eased back into normality, enjoyed food with a little more freedom, and slowly felt that energy returning to the body. You've also seen a glimpse into our work, even though this was more of a relaxed week where we focused on just client check-ins, our big goal, and we sort of toned down on the other bits and bobs that we usually get up to. Realistic nutrition, training that supports a strong, healthy lifestyle and showing the actual day-to-day of what it's like to be online coaches. Back home in Hawea, we're excited to share more of the reality with you, the highs, the challenges, and of course, a lot more of our fur child, Lola. And if you're wondering why I'm cracking up here on the couch, let's just say Josh's posing ideas for our YouTube thumbnail came with a few too many creative comments. This is the real behind the scenes. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting us, and for being part of this journey. And don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along as movement culture grows and this community keeps building.